Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm gonna do a makeup video on a fall look and I hope you enjoy it. So, first I am taking the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer and I'm just going to put this all over my face. And then next I am just taking the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation in Creamy Natural and mixing that with the Maybelline BB Cream in Light Sheer Tint. And then I'm just going to apply that to my face with a foundation brush. And make sure to blend this into your neck so that there isn't a weird foundation line too. And then when you're done with that, I'm just going to take the Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer by Maybelline New York, and this is in the shade Ivory. Just putting that under my eyes in a triangle shape, putting it down the sides of my nose. And then just putting that down my nose, on my forehead, putting it on blemishes, just putting some chin and my Cupid's bow. Then I'm just going to blend that in with the same foundation brush that I used before. And then under your eyes, I'm just using the NYX contour palette, and I am going to mix the yellow and the white shade together, just putting that under your eyes. And then on the rest of your face, with a powder brush, you just put on a powder, and I'm using the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in Soft Beige. Just put this all over your face. And then starting on the eyes, we want to go for a structured look, so just apply a little bit of tape onto your eyes very lightly so we don't get rid of any of the makeup we just did. Put that up to your eyebrows. Okay, and then first I'm just going to go back with that concealer and just apply a little bit of this onto your eyes as a primer. Then I'm just going to blend that in with my foundation brush. Okay, and then with an eyeshadow brush, okay, I'm just going to set that, and as a base I'm taking the NYX contour kit again and just taking that white shade and just applying that all over your eye up to your brow bone. And then as a transition shade, I'm just using the Makeup Revolution Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 1. I'm taking this brown matte shade right here. And then I'm just going to apply that to my crease, just as a light transition shade. Try not to smoke that out a lot because we are going to smoke in an orangey shade. Okay, and once you're done with that, I'm just going to take the NYX contour kit again, and I'm taking this tan shade right here. Just putting that on the brush and just putting that in the crease, and you can smoke that out a little bit. Just don't smoke it out too much. If you put too much, you can just go in with that white shade and just lighten it up a little bit. Smoke that out a little bit. And then on your lid, I am going to take and this is palette also. I don't know what palette this is, so sorry if you wanted to get it or anything, but it just looks like this. And there's two darker shades over here you can't really see, but I am just going to take this shade right here. It's just an orangey, really light gold shade. Just applying that to my lid. And in the Redemption eyeshadow palette, just opening that up and taking this pink shade right here. I'm just going to apply a little bit of this to the brush. Just going to apply a little bit of that to the outer half of my lid. And then just taking this palette again, and I'm just going to take a bronze shade here, just a really bronzy orange sparkly shade. I mean, not orange, brown. Apply that to the outer corner a little. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit more of that tan shade from the NYX contour kit. This one. A little bit more. Not a lot, but just a little more. Just touch up what we had done in the crease. And then in this palette again, I'm just going to take the black shade here and just putting that in your outer V, and then just like moving it into and blending it into the crease, but not too dramatically. And then just applying a little bit more of that tan shade. Just a little bit more. Then, from this eyeshadow palette again, there is just this kind of ivory sparkly shade right here. I'm just going to apply that to the center of my lid. And also to my inner corner. Okay. And I'm just going to take some black liquid eyeliner. I'm using the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. So then I'm just going to line my upper lash line. And just gonna create a wing. Just fill that in. Okay, and then just do the same on the other eye. Okay, just create another wing. Just remove the tape on the other eye. Just filling that in. And then for the bottom lash line, I am going to take black pencil eyeliner, and I'm using this slim eye pencil in black, just on your waterline. And then just smoking that out with a little bit of black eyeshadow. Blending that up. Then I'm also just going to take some of that tan color, just blend it out a little bit more further. just a little bit, just so black isn't erased. And then the lower lash line, I'm also from the Redemption palette taking this shade here, just a brown shimmery shade. Applying a little tiny bit of this on the inner half lower lash line. And then for the rest of your face, actually first I'm just going to apply a mascara. I am using Great Lash by Maybelline. Just apply this to your lashes. And if you do want to apply fake lashes or something, you can do that to the look. And then just on the other eye. And then now we're just going to fix the rest of the face. And so I'm just taking a sculpting brush, and with that NYX contour kit, first we're just going to go in and bronze with the tan shade mixed with a little bit of this lighter sculpting shade. Just apply that to your forehead, your cheekbones. Bronze up before you contour. On the other side, just a little bit down the side of my nose. And then for contouring, I'm just going to use this Sculpt shade from the NYX Contour palette. Mix it a little bit with the toffee shade right here. Apply that to my cheekbones first. Just do the same with the other side. Applying it also just up onto the temples of your face. Really blend that in. And then I'm also just taking the toffee shade, not any of the Sculpt shade. Just going to apply that to my jawline. And then to contour my nose, I'm just tapping into the darkest shade here, just a little tiny bit, and putting a little bit of Sculpt into it. This to the sides of my nose. Blending that out. Okay. Just doing the same with the other side. Then if it is too dark, you can just go in with a white shade here. Just lighten it up a little bit. Then I'm also just taking some of the Sculpt shade down the center, across it, and then just right here. And then for blush, just taking a blush brush, and then I'm taking the NYX High Definition blush the shade Hamptons, and if you're wondering why it's crumbled, it's actually because I dropped it, so they don't come like this. Okay, and then just taking a little bit of that, just putting it on my cheeks. And then to highlight, I'm just taking that sculpting brush again, and I'm actually going to do 2 highlights. First, for the NYX contour kit, I'm just taking that white highlighter shade, putting that on my cheekbones, and I'm mixing it with a little bit of that white shade just to make it more opaque. Just do the other cheekbone. Put it on my forehead and my chin. Down my nose. And on my upper lip. And then we're just going to go in from the NYX contour kit again. Just use the peach highlighter shade. Just do this and just put it in the same exact places we did before. And then for my brows, I am first just going to brush them out. And then just on a small brush, I'm just going to take from this palette again. I'm just gonna go in with a soft, like an ashy brown, like a really dark, ashy, cool tone brown. And then just fill them in a little bit. And on the other eyebrow. And on this eyebrow, I'm actually just going to pull it down a little further than my actual eyebrow goes. Because this one is longer. And then I'm just going to take some concealer and carve them out. And then I'm just going to blend that in with a foundation brush. Just don't blend it in too much because you don't want to ruin your eyeshadow. And then for your brow bone, I am just going to take an eyeshadow brush with the white shade from the NYX contour palette. Just put that on your brow bone after you've filled them in. And honestly, I would recommend filling your brows first. I just forgot. So, and then for the lips, I am going to I can get my lip liner, I'm going to line them with the NYX lip liner in beige. And this is just the pencil one. And I'm just gonna line the natural shape of my lips. Cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to start with the Smashbox liquid lipstick in the shade Driver's Seat, I believe it is. Just kind of line my lips with it. So we are going to do an ombre lip. Just do a little bit on the sides. Just leave the middle because we are going to put a lighter shade. And then I'm going in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cairo. I'm just putting that on the center of my lips. And I am just going to use a setting spray to finish it off, and I'm using the Pharmacy Skin Dew Hydrating Essence Mist and Setting Spray. And if you do get this, I would recommend doing it really far away from your face because it has a really strong pump and it will wash off your makeup if you do it too close. So just let that set. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can subscribe or give it a thumbs up, and you can just give any comments if you would like any new nail tutorials or makeup tutorials. So hope you enjoyed. Bye.